Do you remember the time that you were so excited that the school bell rang and it was time for you to go home? Guess what? The second best bell after the school bell is altcoins bell icon. So press the bell icon after you subscribe. Thank you. Let's get into the video. Assalamu alaikum everyone and welcome back. It's that time again and we're looking at Bitcoin at 15,722. It's popping down. We're still moving lower. So far so good. So far everything went as expectations were, and we're actually finally doing what we really need to see Bitcoin doing. Okay, so that's what I want to see for Bitcoin, exactly what I want to see. Very quickly, once again, straight off the bat, do join our signals. 8 days left, and I really recommend you, whoever's watching, this is like for the first time, I'm really recommending you to be a part of the signal. It's still super cheap, super affordable, 40 days for $10, you can do it. And for now, Bitcoin, right? Back into the game, back into the plan. So we have that sideways movement here, broke out of that sideways movement, moving down. But the only pattern that we're really interested in for the past 7 days now, or maybe 8 days, or maybe 1.5 weeks, we are interested in that pennant that you broke out of. And people were saying that, oh, we're making a double bottom. That never looked like a double bottom to me to begin with. It was never a double bottom. And double bottoms, when they are made, by the way, you make a double bottom when there's a level of support. Now, the next level of support for Bitcoin, by the way, I want to dive into the monthly time frame, and let's talk about the monthly. If you look at the monthly, the game plan still remains there. Okay, the game plan still remains there. We went down here, we made the flag. I talked about the $25,000 target up here. Even when Bitcoin was 45,000, it was hard to believe, but by the end of the day, when you have a target, it's a target. Within 2-3 months, we actually went down. As a matter of fact, it took 5 months to go to that target after the bear flag was made. Let that sink in. Number two is, again, it's a monthly time frame. I always talk about this. You're gonna have to wait, and it's another flag right over there, and you popped out of it. You went back for the retest of the flag, and that's exactly what you really need to see, a retest of the flag and being rejected and coming down. 8 days are left to close November. Today is 22 of Tuesday. We still have 8 more days. How you close November would be really interesting. Could you close with big red candles? Maybe. Could you just close near 15,726? Maybe. But it still remains that on a monthly time frame, we are looking for lows and lows and lows until that 8,000. And once again, the technical target, take the top here to the bottom right there. That's a picture perfect technical target coming in again to $8,000. Okay, that's still my take. It will remain my take unless we don't come above 25,000 or 26,000. If it comes above, I'm flexible on it. I'm ready for my point to be invalidated. That's totally okay with me. Now, on a monthly time frame, however, this is one level of support that I do see. Could there be chances of Bitcoin moving to the lowest part of this trend line and Bitcoin moving all the way down to 6,256? Maybe. Maybe this is where you find support, because if you look at it on a monthly time frame, because as far as my, observation goes, I do see it kind of respecting, the monthly time frame makes more sense than the lower time frame. In the lower time frame, you have sideways movement, some small pumps, some big drops to the downside. It doesn't really make any kind of interesting pattern. But on the monthly, we're making all the patterns that we need to know. And if you do come down to 8,000 and drop, capitulate all the way down to $6,300, and we've seen wrapped Bitcoin previously going to 6,800, by the way. So that to me is the only level of support that really makes sense. Of course, I'm ignoring the wicks here, that wick there, this wick right over here, that is being ignored, and I'm interested to count the body, because if I bring the line, you can see that they never even count the wicks, and that's where you could be on the midpoint of actually going down for a bigger $6,000 bottom, and then touch that line, and then from here find massive support there and try to move higher, because even 8,500 doesn't show big support. And by February, by March, you potentially come down there, and that's what I'm thinking of. That's my like personal take after looking and reanalyzing the charts a little bit. So let's see what happens. By the way, today let's talk about the daily time frame, and the daily time frame shows that if we drop down, we're about to make another 3 black rows. Now back into the smaller time frame here, 1 red candle, 2nd red candle. Today you probably go down to 15,000 and close near 15,000. 3 black rows, 3 red candles back to back. Tomorrow you're gonna have a small relief, maybe back up to 15,500, because that's gonna be another level of rejection right over here, 15,500. So do come down to 15,000 like this. Tomorrow you pump up like that, and then you get rejected, and then you continue all the way down to 13,000 and probably 12,000. So the technical target is actually 12,000. And that's what I'm waiting for at the moment. And that's pretty much it for this update on Bitcoin. Hope you enjoyed this one. I'm going to see you in the next one. I love you.